Hey guys, this is GHN1 Blogger, and I'm here with guest host once again, L Selector, and welcome back to the GHN1 Blogger Euro 2020 reaction show. L Selector,
What's going on?
not too bad, man. Today was the day for soccer enthusiasts, even if you're somebody that is neutral or on the sideline. Today was crazy, man. How you feeling today? First things first, it's a Monday, and we can definitely after that get right into the games. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty nice day outside today. Been a pretty nice day to say the least. Very interesting match that just happened at the Euro Cup. Man, I didn't see none of this coming, but it came. The day of reckoning. Somebody was gonna get exploited, and they sure did.
hmm Let's start. France three, Switzerland three. How did you feel about that match going into it today?
It's a match that France should have killed. France should have won that match. With it should have been an easy win for France to say the least. France ended up not going out there and performing at the level that they were expected to perform at, which is a little bit of shameful because sure they did put the ball in the back of the net, but the defense wasn't there, and it shows by the score today. The fact that they made it go to penalty shootout, that's a problem right there.
Big time. And I mean, big players
Yeah,
didn't show up.
definitely.
So I think it definitely threw it off for France. I would like
Yep,
to just go
I
into a
agree.
few
I agree,
things.
bro.
I definitely like to go into a few things before
Hmm.
we shoot it back to you. Watching
Hmm.
this game, even before this game started, it's just when you're a footy enthusiast and you're about the analytics too. Do you know what was actually very worrying
Hmm.
about the starting 11 that made me think, mm, Coach Didier Deschamps has it wrong? When I looked at his
Please
starting
elaborate.
11, please elaborate. Do you know he played three at the
Yes.
back? He played three at the back. Are you
Jesus.
kidding me as a coach? Like when I see
Jesus.
he played three at the back, plus you have an experienced defender in Pavard and an experienced guy like Rabiot, and he had them on the wings. I said, "Oh my goodness!" I said to myself, "Oh my goodness, something's wrong." Right then and there, something told me that what?
Jesus. Three at the back.
Yeah, something told me that there's going to be a problem, and rightly so. Look at what happened. The first goal from Seferovic, who plays for Switzerland. He scored in the 15th minute. Can you imagine? That's an indication. You would think that at that point, Didier Deschamps would have changed his setup, but this guy did not do that. Like, are you kidding me? And then on top of that, the Swiss even got a penalty shot, and he still did not switch his tactical setup. I mean, honestly, I seen that. You know what?
Jeez.
They weren't serious about defense. So in my mind, I'm like, how do you expect to
Jeez.
win? I get it. You guys are offensive beasts. We know that. But how the hell do you expect to win when you have literally three at the back? 3-3. It clearly goes to show you. Yeah, France played offense, no problem. But they played no defense. Nobody was home. Yes, even though Switzerland got the penalty,
Jeez.
um,
And it showed,
the
man.
French keeper Hugo Lloris even made the save. And then at that point, that's when I seen the wheels started turning for France. And then they got their act together in the 57th minute. Benzema scored, and then he scored in the 59th minute. That's a double. And then Pogba scored. Don't even get me started on Pogba. Pogba scored. He decided to do his dance X, Y, and Z. Listen, Pogba, you all enjoy what you do. Don't get me wrong, but this is football and this is serious. When you see a game like this, there's no reason for you to dance and do all that stuff. Get serious. Get serious. And now look, Granovic scored in the 90th minute. 90th minute to tie the game and bring it to extra time. But before we talk about the extra time antics, I want to bring it back to you, Al Selector. How do you feel about all of this?
Yeah. Honestly, my take on all of this is just I think France let themselves down.
They did.
I think they let themselves down. I think they got a little too loosey goosey from starting from the coaching and the players, and
Hmm.
they didn't go out there and do what the people wanted them to do,
I
and
agree.
unfortunately, they were exposed.
I
They got
agree.
exposed.
Big
They got
time.
exposed. Yeah, they got
Big time.
exposed. And there's nothing France can say or do about this situation. Like, you got exposed, you got exposed. You know what I mean? Like, you went out there, you played a game, and this Switzerland, were they in the same stage with Italy, the same group stage with Italy?
The Swiss.
Yeah. Who were they group stage with? Who they play again?
Let me quickly check the groups right now, and then we can.
Mhm.
Yes, the
This is a
Swiss were actually in the same group as Italy. You're right.
yeah, and this is a team that Italy beat 3-0.
Yes.
So what does that tell you about Italy? If Italy could just get their act together, several teams were exposed. Several teams that weren't supposed to win got exposed. Belgium will be their toughest test. If they could beat Belgium, and watching what happened with France, they need to make sure that they don't fall to the same fate. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, very embarrassing loss to say the least.
Very. No excuse.
That's right.
I I think Coach Didier Deschamps set up his men to fail. To be brutally honest, he did.
I wouldn't even put it past them. Like, what, some of these guys are self sabotagers, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't even put it past them.
And man to
Wouldn't.
man, how I feel is that I think time's up for Coach Didier Deschamps. I think honestly, even before he heads to France, I think they should give him his resignation letter en route,
Same. Damn. Same. Give him his walking papers, eh? Let him go home.
bro, bro. Man to man, even if we were coaching France, we wouldn't make that stupid move of
No, I
putting three
agree.
at the back. Are you nuts?
No,
Are
I
you
agree with you.
nuts?
I agree with you. With the players they have and the team France is, the caliber of team they are, that was inexcusable. France should have won that easily.
Easily.
Should have been an easy, deciphering win for France.
But I want to give a shout out to Switzerland because I think when they seen that in their mind, it gave them confidence and it said, "Yo, now it's time for us to just do some high octane offense." That's
Hmm.
personally, if I was a coach, I would have said the same thing to my team.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I can't even disagree with you on that standpoint. Like, the high octane offense is necessary at this stage. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, it is so necessary. Straight up.
this effort by France was abysmal. We expect more from defending world champions and runners up to the last Euro. We expected way more.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you 100% on that standpoint. Definitely. I thought France would be the winners. I thought France would do it. The fact that this shows you a lot right there. Ain't no telling. They tied with these guys, went into overtime, and then lost in penalty shootout.
Hmm.
Not a good look.
No, you know what's another interesting fact? France is actually the third team all time in terms of defending champions that have actually been knocked out by a penalty
Wow.
shootout. Yeah,
Wow.
but you know what?
To-
Yeah, we were about to get into the the extras. So the game ended 3-3. They played two extra times. You know, Kellen Mbappe had a clear chance on goal to score, and he messed up. He could have
wow.
literally ended the game.
Wow.
Or he literally
Wow.
could have ended the game for France.
Wow. So, what do you think what's going on with Mbappe? What do you think this struggles have to do with it? Because do you think it was a bad day at the office for Mbappe, or what do you think? What do you can chalk this up to with
You know,
Mbappe's
personally,
situation?
it could be a bad day at the office. again, this is going back to how many cup games he's played in, how many domestic games he's played in this year, Champions League, all these different competitions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he could be tired. Yes, fatigue. Fatigue and tiredness is basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it could be a multitude of things. And there also says in a French newspaper, I forgot which one it was called, maybe
Mm-hmm.
Le Journal. It turns out that him and Olivier Giroud have had a rift.
Oh, for real. So
Hmm.
drama in the locker room.
Yes, there's
What
also
is
drama in the locker room.
what would you chalk that up to?
Um, I remember reading a report even before the tournament. And I think Olivier Giroud was getting at the playing style of Kylian Mbappe, and they said that's what basically caused some sort of unnecessary beef between them. But you know what's funny? It seems
Mm,
like there's always a situation with Olivier Giroud. First, there was a situation with him and how do you call it? What is his name? Karim Benzema. And basically, I think the joke that was made was Karim Benzema says he's an F1 and Olivier Giroud is a van, something like that. let me actually find the
damn, it's
specific
taking
quote.
shots at him. Man. Basically saying he's a slow.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely do that. You can tell. There seems like there's some internal turmoil going on in this France squad over here that a lot of people are not privy to.
So apparently Olivier Giroud said um, there was a friendly that happened, and Olivier Giroud scored 2 goals after
Mm-hmm.
coming on for Karim Benzema. And what happened was Olivier Giroud celebrated his goals with his teammates. You know, Kylian Mbappe wasn't actually a part of that celebration. He started walking away. So it turns out that Giroud gave an interview to L'Equipe TV in France, and he said, "I was quiet. Sometimes you make a run and the balls just won't arrive." And
Mm-hmm.
obviously, he's really talking about Mbappe, saying like, "Yo, Mbappe doesn't give me the balls. I don't always pretend to make the right calls, but I try hard to give solutions in the area." So apparently, what happened is Mbappe turned around and said,
Mm-hmm.
"I'm a little bit affected by the growing unrest that was caused by Olivier Giroud's comments." And basically, he went on to say, "What he says does not bother me more than that. He
Mm-hmm.
expresses a feeling when he speaks. I'm a forward, and I had that. I have that feeling 365 times a game. When you feel like you're not being served, it's more about releasing it publicly.
Mm-hmm.
I
Wow.
saw him in the dressing room. I congratulated him from his goals, and he didn't say anything to me." So basically, Mbappe saying Olivier Giroud didn't say anything to him. I heard about it in the press. That's more important than what he said. He didn't say anything bad.
Wow.
So yeah, you could tell like
So
there.
it just seems like Giroud seems like Giroud has an issue, bro. Giroud has some issues going on over there.
Hmm.
With maybe listen, Kylian Mbappe plays his style of football. You don't want to start trying to tell him how to play his style of football. If you have an issue with Kylian Mbappe, maybe you should tell him, hey, bro, like maybe pull him to the side, be like, bro, we got to figure out how me and you can work together. Maybe you do this way, so I can maybe think, or just tell me this, or communicate with me when I'm here, so I can at least get the pass. I mean, you're a great talent, young guy, you're fast, just you know what I mean. Just kind of that's how you come up with a solution as two men to fix a problem. I don't know why.
Instead of
Did
going
he
to
go
the
into the media?
newspaper, yeah, he
Yeah, like
basically
what,
ran to the.
what kind of guy? I don't know, man. When guys do that, bro, you're basically you're either you're cloud chasing or you're trying to get the guy in trouble. What is it?
You guys are supposed to be
Either
united.
either or.
You guys are supposed to be
Exactly.
united no matter what. I want to even bring up a
Exactly.
basketball reference. Shaq, Shaq and Kobe Bryant didn't like each other, but they did what it was necessary possible to win 3 championships together. Am I wrong or am I right?
Exactly.
You
One
don't
hundred
have to
percent.
like the person, but you guys need to
Exactly.
come together and win championships. That's all it is.
Exactly.
You can you
So
cannot like somebody where you're working right now, but all you literally gotta do is do the work that y'all need to do, and that's it. How
exactly.
difficult is that?
So exactly. That's all, man. That's all you have to do as a man. Just go out there, play with your teammates, work with your teammates. Listen. Hey, you don't have to agree with everything a guy says or does, but the one thing you could do is you could go out there and play a team sport, and you guys can get the job done. And that's all.
True. That is very true. You're not wrong at all.
Exactly.
Not wrong.
Exactly.
So yeah, let's get into the shootout. Not
Hmm.
much to say about the shootout. Everybody that went up to shoot, everybody scored for France, but one
Hmm.
guy. Everybody that shot the ball for Switzerland, everybody scored. The game ended up 5-4 in Switzerland's favor. The big story here is Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe actually missed. He literally missed. There was a save made, and the match was over, and that was it. And I mean, right now, the fact that Kylian Mbappe missed, and now they're literally heading home to France. Who do you think now the bulk of the blame is going to go towards now?
Mbappe.
Everything, eh?
Yeah, he's in trouble, man. He's gonna have to, bro. Hey, you're the star player. You gotta own up to it, though. You're the marquee
That's true.
player. You got it. You gotta look at your teammates. You gotta look at them and say, "I let you guys down, and I won't do it again." And prepare for the World Cup, man. It's not the end of the world. You've won the World Cup in the past. Go out
Yeah,
there and prepare for the World Cup that's gonna happen. This. It's only in
next
15
year.
months.
Hmm.
Yeah, 15 months. 15 months. 15 months
15
away.
months, guys. You hear that? A whole
Yeah,
15 months. 15.
15 months. Yeah, so you gotta prep for that because this is gonna be one of the most interesting and one of the most controversial World Cups in the world. So it's gonna be an
Yep.
interesting one because it's gonna go down in the fall, so it's different time zones. The whole world will be watching. Out here, it's gonna be in the autumn, fall. Other countries, it's gonna be in the summertime. So it's gonna be a very very interesting time when the World Cup goes down. So we'll be
Hmm.
watching.
That is true.
Hmm.
All I'm saying is, I really hope, this happening to Mbappe, personally, I feel like is a gift and a curse. How will he bounce back from this? How will he continue his ascent? Because let's be brutally honest, having situations like this either makes a player stronger
Hmm.
or it just keeps him totally dejected. What
Exactly.
way do you think Kylian Mbappe is going to go? Is he going to take the high road or is he going to let this get to him? Because let's be honest, with his career, it's been literally highs, highs, highs. And now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you hit a slump.
It comes, it hits. It's just got to keep playing. That's the key, right? Don't think too much about it. You play in the highest league in the world. You play on one of the most highly publicized teams in the world. You're a global star. You're gonna miss some. You're gonna make some. You got to keep playing. You're playing at the best level. Just keep advancing. Keep pushing. At the end of the day, it's just a bleep on a thing. Everybody has missed penalty shots. I mean, not everybody, but everyone has. Every star misses a penalty shot. But the
Hmm.
key is just to make
Messi has
sure.
missed. Ronaldo
Exactly.
has missed.
Exactly. So just to
Roberto
just move.
Baggio.
Exactly. Just all you have to do is hold your head up, tell your teams, hey, don't worry about it. My apologies, my bad. Reach out to the team, let them know. We'll be back in 15 months. We got to prep for the World Cup. There's qualifications going on from this year all the way until next year. So it's going to be a process, good 15-month stretch. Go sit down, get ready for PSG this season. Prep yourself, get your body ready, get your mind right. Enjoy the latter parts of whatever's left of your holidays, your summer holidays.
Hmm.
Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Get ready for the season, Mbappe. Young guy, it's not the end of the world. You're only 22. Damn near you could play down till you're 40 if you want, bro. Just keep
Exactly.
going. Just keep going.
Especially
Don't
with
even
sports
sweat it.
science nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. He could play till he's 45, 50 if he keeps his body right. Just keep
Hmm.
going, keep going, keep going. Don't sweat it. I mean, work hard. It's not the end of the world. You got a lot of football left in you, young boy. All right, guy.
Yeah, definitely. Everything you said makes sense. Like, I really hope, he keeps a level head because he's in a good situation. Next we have up is Spain Croatia. At the beginning of the game, I really thought that Croatia had this in the bag. Like, they they wouldn't have an issue, but actually, the game started off very bad for them. In the 20th minute, Pedri of Croatia scored an own goal, and what happened was literally it gave Spain life. Spain scored in the 38th minute. They scored even in the 57th minute by Chelsea's own Cesar Celepueta. And could you believe this guy has so many appearances for Spain, and this was actually his first ever goal for Spain ever. And then some guy that looks like an imposter that's wearing the number 11 for Spain. Um, for people that remember Fernando Torres, now there's a guy named Ferran Torres. Ferran, not Fernando, Ferran Torres. Scored in the 70th minute. Morata came alive in the extras also. Um, Croatia scored in the 90th minute to actually really tie the game. They were down 3-1. They made a recovery, but it was just literally undone with two goals from Spain in the extras. How did you look at the Spain and Croatia game?
Honestly, personally, I didn't get a chance to check it out fully,
Hmm.
so I can only go off of what I saw on the score. It's good upset right there, right?
Hmm.
But you could explain to elaborate to the fans exactly the breakdown, exactly what you stated there.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, the short and small of it is literally Spain didn't look like they deserved to win. Like they were beaten up. Like you could tell they were dejected, but you could tell the own goal gave them so much life to the point where it's like, yo, we can do this. Even Croatia at one point even looked dejected. Like this game was a back and forth. Like this game was one of the games that you could definitely say, wow, like Spain had no team really coming into this. The reason why I say no team is a lot of the OGs of Spanish football retired. So therefore, it was a very young team with lack of experience, with having a coach like Luis Enrique, which is he is a tactician, and kudos to him for actually putting together this win. This win wasn't easy. It was a barn burner of the game. Case in point, that own goal that was scored is actually the ninth or 10th own goal scored at this Euro 2020. And I haven't checked the stats yet, but has that's a lot of own goals. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the most own goals ever in a Euro championship because I'm just like, I'm confused. I've never seen this much own goals ever at the Euros before. And I'm just like, what's going on? Is the ball moving faster? Like, what are the things that are really causing this to happen? But I mean, anyways, all in all, Spain got their win. They're moving on to the next round. Um, Another interesting fact is, could you believe in these two games alone, 14 goals in total were scored today? Can you imagine that? 14 goals. El Selector, have you ever seen 14 goals in the history of football? Any football that you've seen within it? Have you seen 14 goals scored within one day? 14.
No, not at all. Actually, tells you the level of talent that's out there on the pitch. But then some can make that argument, maybe the level of defense that's out there on the pitch as well, because the fact that there's that many goals, kind of has you thinking, the talent level must be extremely. Which is, you could see a lot of guys are very skillful, a lot of skillful players nowadays. But then as far as the defense goes, tighten up the defense. I think the defense needs to be a little bit more tightened up because it shouldn't be that many goals. It should be, especially at this high level. But maybe, hey, guys aren't playing conservative no more. You could see even Italy switch it up. No more conservative style. Everyone's
That's
playing
true.
more
They're
of
very
a
offensive.
pizzazz, explosive, high octane Yeah, high octane style offenses where it's just like put the ball in the back of the net. Let's try to outscore the opponent. You know what I mean? Million
Hmm.
shots, whatever goes in. Type. You know what I mean? Style going on right now. So hey, it's fun. People like it. You know, people are gonna enjoy it. You know.
Hmm. My other question to you is it just me, or does it seem like sports in general have become very offensive, and the defense the defensive factor is becoming less and less, or do you disagree?
No, I agree with you 100%. I think what it is they want to make sure, you know, social media and the way we're in now, people want that high octane style, flashy,
Playing to the
in your
crowd kind of concept.
face, yeah, playing to the crowd, you know, fan friendly style of play in all sports in every league around the world. Now you see it, a
Hmm.
lot of goal scoring. Defense is kind of, you know, gone to the days of, you know, Pep Guardiola style Barcelona defense. That team was high octane, but
Hmm.
their defense was impeccable. So coaches like that, though, if you can get coaches like that to, and you can get those style of players to play that kind of play, you know, what I mean, you can still do works. It works still. You know, styles make styles make matches, right? So, but you are 100% right. In sports, you do see that in football, NFL, in the NBA, the Euro League soccer, the European soccer, it's soccer in Spain and MLS and football, basketball, and all types of sports. You know, everything is more offensive based now, offense driven. Everybody wants offense now. All the young kids, they're working on their offense now. Everybody's trying to everyone's looking to be like, you know, flashy and goal scorer and Cristiano Ronaldo and, you know, and Messi. That's these guys are looking at. So nowadays, everybody wants to put Pogba and Mbappe. Everybody wants to put the ball in the back of the net, right? Everybody's trying to score, put the. It makes fun. It makes it fun though. It makes it fun. You know, I love it. I like it. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm.
And now that being said, we're gonna wrap things up. Tomorrow, round of 16, we're gonna do a quick predictor. Tomorrow morning, or Toronto afternoon for that matter, England and Germany will square off in the round of 16, and Sweden and Ukraine. Um, my prediction for England versus Germany: both teams have been very lackluster, but when we talk about experience, Joachim Low versus Gareth Southgate, I think Germany will be able to push it through the line because they've scored at least, now when I'm looking, probably at least probably 5 goals maybe in this tournament so far. And England has scored only, I believe, probably two, because they won 1-0 in their first game. Sterling scored. And then they had 0-0 versus Scotland. And then I believe in the third game, it was a 1-0 win, and Sterling scored again. Guys, again, I keep saying this, England needs to score more. But when you look at the tail of the tape, I think Germany is going to take it. Next one, Sweden versus Ukraine. I think these teams are very evenly matched. I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes into extra time, but I would have to go with Sweden. Sorry, Shevchenko. I'm going to have to go with Sweden. I'll select her. England, Germany, Sweden, Ukraine. What is your match prediction for both games tomorrow?
Here, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I'm gonna go with Germany winning, beating England. I think Germany will be able to get the victory, probably maybe 3-0. And then with Sweden, Ukraine, I'm gonna go with Sweden. I think Sweden will get the victory. I think Sweden will beat them like maybe 2-1 or something like that.
Okay. Thank you, L Selector, for your prediction. I appreciate you always coming through, bringing your insight and your analysis. I am GHN01 blogger. You can follow me everywhere on social media possible. Hashtag GHN01 blogger. You can't miss me. L Selector, plug in yourself, what you do, things you do, and just let them know, and then we could end it from here.
Yeah, you can find me on the L Selector on YouTube. Definitely check out the channel L Selector, both two channels, L Selector and L Selector Finance and Lifestyle. You can check check out those channels. More content coming. Hit the like, hit the subscribe for my guy GNH number one blogger. Support the channel. Hit your insight if you have interest in basically doing any work with GNH. Please hit him up. Sure, he'll put his link in the email out there for the people that are interested or anyways. Selectorshow at gmail.com. Definitely there, and I'm on all platforms, Twitter, Instagram, so you can find me on there as well. And yes, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for my channel as well, and definitely support. We'll be back with more content. I have more content coming. Definitely going to be doing the NBA Raptors mock draft in 2 weeks, so check it out. We'll be doing some other stuff as well. I will have some stuff with the Euro Cup as far as championships go. Be taking a little bit of a hiatus. I'll be back soon though. I'll be back maybe towards the end of the week with content on my channel for that. But check me out on all different platforms, and please hit the like and subscribe button, like I said before. And I'm signing out. Peace.
This is the Euro 2020 live match reaction. I am GHN1 blogger. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys for coming out today. And else lecture, thank you for coming through once again. Everybody have a wonderful day. Make sure tomorrow you watch England versus Germany and Ukraine versus Sweden. Be there, be square, guys. I am out.